Hey, what's up everybody, this is Muth24, and today I'll be taking a look at the 1 to 144 scale high-grade Gundam Nataku Custom, or Altron Custom, whichever name you prefer, because it goes by both, from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. This is an older high-grade kit, so it's not going to be nearly as detailed or as posable as some of the newer high-grade kits, but it's still pretty good for the time of its release. I picked it up for like $10, and I think that was roughly what the original price was. So I mean, it's a pretty inexpensive Gundam kit, and I think it's pretty well worth the money. The colors you're going to see on this kit aren't exactly how they come out of the box. I did a little bit of painting on it, but it's pretty close. The colors you do get out of the box, however, are the dark green for most of the upper torso and the dragon heads there. This lighter olive green for the chest and the front of the crotch. You're going to get white for the head, the upper arms, the legs, and those fin blades on the dragon heads. You're going to get yellow for the fangs, for the V-fin, or double V-fin, whatever you want to call it. The red for the coils there, and then dark gray for the feet. There is gray for the polycaps, standard for a kit of this age and nature, I guess. You do get some extra hands with this kit, some open palm hands, and the trigger hands, which are kind of useless on the Nataku because he doesn't actually have any guns. They're just the same. It's just the same runner of polycaps that comes with basically every Endless Waltz kit, so they just reused them. But this hand is a polycap hand, and this hand over here, if I can pop it out of its wrist socket a second, and that blade just came off. Great. This hand with the dual beam trident attached to it is actually plastic and does not come painted. It's just plain white when you get it out, and the hand is attached to it. The back of the hand is also a separate piece, but that's still white. So I went ahead and painted the back of the hand metallic green with my Gundam marker, and then with my other Gundam markers I painted the hand silver, the staff just a standard gray, and then the beams a neon green to make it look more like it does in the show, or the film rather, OVA, whatever you want to call it. The other hand, just to match, it is a polycap, but I did go ahead and paint it metallic green and silver, so that it looks similar. The stickers you get on this kit are the eyes, the chin piece, but I figured it's a metallic green color anyways, so I went ahead and painted it with my metallic green Gundam marker. You get gold for the area around the chest there. You get white for either shoulder, and I believe that's it for stickers. I did go ahead and paint the little, I don't know what's up with this leg, camera on the top of his head with metallic green Gundam marker there, and I panel lined pretty much all of this kit with a gray Gundam marker, and I think black on the dragon heads there. The poseability on this kit is alright, nothing fantastic, but it's not terrible either. The head rotates a fair amount side to side. The torso actually goes quite a bit further than I would have expected on a kit this old. The arms rotate at the shoulder 360, though you do have to move the dragon heads out of the way to get that to go a lot easier. They rotate 360 at the elbow. Again, you're going to have to move the dragon heads. The wrists are on ball joints, so those are going to rotate and wiggle all over the place. And then the arms can go pretty much 90 degrees outwards. The dragon heads themselves, you can rotate them up and over the shoulder if you want to, like that. Or if you pop the hand out of its socket, this joint flips down, and then they can flip out that way. And the dragon heads themselves do have two hinges on the fangs there, so those can attack. And you do get some extra red pieces to extend the coils further, like over the shoulder or out in front of the kit. You know, whatever you feel like doing with it. You do have a lot of freedom with extending those dragon heads there. Whoop. Pop his hand back into his socket a second before we move on to the lower torso. Okay. The front skirts move about that far forward. Not very far. The side skirts will move back and forth a little bit and in and out a very tiny bit. The back skirts don't move at all. The legs will go about that far forward, which is pretty good. Only so far backwards. Like I said, the back skirt armor doesn't move. And then we'll bend 180 pretty much no problem. They can go out to the side, fair distance actually. And then the foot is on a ball joint, so that... No, sorry, the foot is on a ball joint in a polycap on a hinge there. So you do get quite a bit of motion with the foot there, which is nice. It's not going to go very far backwards, but it'll go forwards and side to side no problem. The instruction manual is pretty standard, like pretty standard in regards to the other Endless Waltz kits. Just says Gundam Nataku on the front there, and you got the picture of it. You've got some information about Endless Waltz and the events, and there's Chang Wufei. Wufei Chang, I don't know. I've heard it pronounced both ways. There's how to build the kit. And then there's some shots on the back of him using the dragon heads with the extended coils there, and some examples of it painted up nicely by the guys at Bandai. So this kit's not fantastic, but it's not terrible either. You do get a lot of detail for an older kit, and you know, the dragon heads are a really cool feature. I do kind of wish that you know, they had put a little bit more effort into the dual trident there. It looks nice when you paint it up, but when you get right out of the box, it's kind of, it looks really boring and bland. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the polycap hands, but I do realize it was what they did for pretty much every model kit back in the day, so, you know, it's not like it's anything different than you get with any other older 90s high-grade kit. But, yeah, I definitely recommend this kit if you are a Gundam Wing fan or Endless Waltz fan, or if you like Green Gundams. I mean, there's not that many of them to begin with, so this is one of them. Or if you're just trying to collect all the old high grades, there you go. So with that, I will see you guys next time.